Next up, Buffalo.
We had John Elway, Jim Kelly, and Dan Marino, in that order, were on our board.
John Elway had a great season, but I'm not going to degrade myself saying I'm any less of a player than he is. He's great. There's a lot of great players, and I think I'm among all of them. After Elway was picked first, and hearing that he didn't want to play for the Baltimore Colts, I remember a few picks later, my agent turned to me and he said, Jim, is there anybody you don't want to play for? And I go, oh, yeah. Remember, I went to the University of Miami of Florida. I said, yeah, I don't want to play for the Minnesota Vikings. I don't want to play for the Green Bay Packers, and I sure don't want to play for the Buffalo Bills. And my mother was on the right arm of the chair, my dad was on the left arm of the chair, and I'm sitting there in front of a TV. All of a sudden, it's the 12th pick in the first round, and I'm sitting there saying, please don't pick me. And I remember Pete Rozelle getting up and saying, the Buffalo Bills select
Tight end, Tony Hunter from Notre Dame.
Yeah, and I jumped out of my seat and I hit my mother, knocked my mother on the ground. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm sorry. I picked my mother up. I go, but I'm not going to Buffalo. Right before the next pick, my agent said, relax, Jim, the Bills also have the 14th pick in the first round.
We went for Tony first, knowing that we had Marino and we had Kelly, and we knew we were going to get one of them.
Detroit Lions, first pick in the first round. James Jones, fullback, Florida.
Needless to say, Rozelle gets up and he says the Buffalo Bills select with the 14th pick.
Quarterback, Jim Kelly, Miami of Florida.
I cried. I didn't really literally cry. I just had tears. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Buffalo has just selected Jim Kelly, quarterback out of Miami, and he's on the telephone line with us now. Jim, congratulations. Were you surprised to be selected by Buffalo?
From the beginning, I sort of thought it was going to be Buffalo. I've read a lot of articles, I've talked to many people, and I'm not surprised at all. I just want to thank the Buffalo Bills for having the interest in picking me, and I'm just grateful to being part of the Buffalo Bills organization.
You have to say those things. It's just part of, selling yourself to the franchise that picked you, of course. Those were lies.
Jim Kelly was resigned to his fate as a Bill until he got a last-minute reprieve from the upstart USFL.
He was in the office ready to sign. I was outside anticipating we'd have him signed and going to congratulate him.
I remember a secretary coming into the meeting and interrupting and asking one of my agents, there's a very important phone call that you need to take.
I was the general manager of the Chicago Blitz. I called to the Buffalo offices, and for some reason they put me through. His agent told me, they don't even know who I'm talking to. I said, well, don't tell them who you're talking to. Just, you got to get out of those offices, and we'll talk tonight. And there's no way that they won't pay you more if you walk out of there. And I promise you, the USFL will pay you more than that.
It was a mistake on the secretary's part. When he walked out, I knew we'd lost him.
USFL said, pick whoever you want. Who do you want to play for? We just need to get top quarterbacks into this league. Tell us who you want to play for. And then I remember going to the Houston Gamblers and playing at Dome Stadium, quarterback, no wind, no rain. They talked me into it.
Do you think this is a big chance you're taking? Is it a big risk for you?
Anything you do is, risk. You have to take some gambles, and that's why they're called the Houston Gamblers.
Kelly's gamble paid off. He was USFL MVP in 1984, throwing for more yards than anyone in pro football. And at the time, he had few regrets.
I do want to retire in Houston, and I probably can go on days and days talk about why I picked USFL or the NFL. Would you rather be in Houston or Buffalo? I'll stop there.
Just call him Kelly Green. Green as in money. And it took almost $8 million worth of green to put Jim Kelly in a Bills uniform.
In 1986, the collapse of the USFL and the biggest deal in NFL history made Buffalo look a lot better to Jim Kelly. Now, it's home.
To be able to sit here today, 52 years old, and understand that there are reasons for everything. I will wake up tomorrow, look back on my NFL career with a big smile.